Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to a new video. And what I promised, a middle of the day market update. All right. So what we'll do in this video is we'll talk about the markets today. It's obviously the weekend, so there's not that much going on, but we can look at some things happening next week, so you're optimally prepared for that. There is still movement in the markets right now, like we saw earlier this morning. A nice pump at least. And there's also quite a lot of weird order flow that I think we need to talk about, and that's also going to have an effect on the markets in the next 24 hours. Next 24 hours are most likely going to be quite volatile, so you need to be prepared for that. So yeah, let's get right into it. First of all, if you look at the volume right now, volume is around $13 billion. That's better than last week, but it's still very low. So that, in combination with what we're seeing from the order flow, which we'll get into in a moment, but that makes me believe that we will have a very volatile next 24 hours. It's also the start of a new month tomorrow, which also means that it's probably going to be less because it's a summer. But the start of a new month is usually quite volatile, and it's also a time of the year, or just in general a period of the month where you see some sort of strong direction kick in. All right, so that means that a lot of institutions and bigger traders are setting up their positions for the month. That's what you often see, at least. Like I said, with the summer, it's probably a little bit different. And then when we talk about next week in terms of news you need to know, anything that has to do with the SEC right now, because they sued a couple of projects, or at least they alleged some things last week. Anything to do with that, anything to do with the Solana ETF, that's all relevant. When we talk about economic news, there is a speech by Jerome Powell on Tuesday, might be interesting. And then we have the FOMC minutes and initial jobless claims on Wednesday, and non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate on Friday. So a lot of economic data. I'll keep you updated on that in my daily updates as well. So if you're interested in that, if you want to be able to follow that, make sure to check those out. Very valuable, but that's up to you. You have to take responsibility to keep up with that. But that's, in general, it's going to be a very volatile week. Now, what we've seen so far from the markets is a nice pump earlier this morning. But I stick with what I said, and that is that if we look at the markets right now, we're still consolidating, right? And what I'm looking for, and what you should look for as well, is a breakout out of this area, this yellow area. So that's between 62,150 and 60,000. All right, we need to see a breakout either above 62,200 or below 60,000 to really know what the most likely direction is. And I do think that in the next 2 days we will see a breakout, but for now we still have to see which one that's going to be, because of what I said earlier, because of the low volume and what's happening with the orders. Because what you can see is that a lot of orders right here are being opened, but it's a very mixed bag of longs and shorts. Like earlier today, that pump was caused by a lot of shorts being closed, but then over the course of today, a lot of shorts have been opened again. So a lot of shorts have been opened basically since Friday. You can see the open interest has gone up a lot. So a lot of people are positioning themselves for something. It's a lot of shorts being opened. There's also longs being opened, especially this weekend. So what that creates is a lot of liquidity around the price. Most of the liquidity is to the upside. So I do expect at least some bullish momentum in the next 24 hours. But whether that momentum is actually going to be able to provide a bullish breakout, that depends on if we get some real bullish momentum. Because right now, the open interest is going up, but it's mostly going up with short orders. We need long orders, all right? We need, when we break out and we grab that liquidity and we get those short liquidations, we want more than the liquidations. We want longs being opened after the liquidations. Then we can get a bullish breakout, and then we can rally up to 64,000. And I do honestly think, given what we've seen from this bottom right here, I do think something like this is most likely. But like I said, I want confirmation, and a confirmation in these circumstances after these orders is not only getting a breakout, it's getting a breakout and momentum. So wait for the breakout in general to open big positions. When we talk about today, there are some cryptos to trade. I think Fetch looks quite good. When we look at cryptos, I still am in a long on rats, but that's a little bit of a difficult crypto. Layer 0 or ZRO looks quite good to me. Morg is still traded quite a lot, even though it's very volatile. So now I'm just telling you what I think is interesting, right? So what I would advise you to do is keep these on your watch list, keep an eye on them. I think Litecoin, if we get a breakout above $77, has a lot of potential. Kaspa, for obvious reasons, I suppose. Undo was quite strong today. If we can get a breakout above 1.18, 1.17, looks very strong. And that's about it for now. PayPay as well, but we need a bullish breakout with that as well. And like I said, Fetch, quite strong. But those are my thoughts for now. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.